Hey, good morning. I'm going to try something a little bit different this time. This is Haystack. I watch it every morning. They're not sponsoring me, but Haystack is awesome. It's really great. Kudos to the rain we had last night. We didn't get any rain. You know, this valley is huge, 20-something times larger than the LA basin. Okay, so let's talk about chip makers and water use. That's not a good freeze frame for her. That's not either. Better. Oh, there we go. That's better. So, you know, this whole thing with the water use, you know who's going to get penalized on this? It's going to be the people that live here, not the people that are doing business here. I'm a capitalist. I believe in being able to make your own money, make enough money to be able to share with others. This whole chip thing, I think it's great for our overall economy. As far as water use, come on. You know, when the whole chip negotiation thing was taking place, did our government officials, did our governor not know that we were entering into, that there was a water situation here? Say, hey, this is Katie Hobbs, and how we doing on water for the state of Arizona? Because we're negotiating to have these data centers come in that are going to use 1 million gallons of water. I don't know. Anyway, Gosnell built the Point, and on 7th Street, he wanted to build the Point Tapatio, and of course, obviously he did. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. The municipality said, yeah, you could do it, but you've got to do 7th Street. 7th Street became, it went from being almost like a dirt road going, you know, from like Thunderbird going south. And now it's one of the most beautiful drives ever. It's a feather in the cap of Moon Valley. It's a connection going into Moon Valley from Sunny Slope that these guys should, you know, have to pay for a Pacific Ocean pipeline from the ocean into Arizona to provide us with water. So anyway, this is a big deal. I think this whole water situation should be part of the platform for what is going on in this election coming up. That's crazy. Gosh. Here's this person that's filming young girls. Okay, super creepy. Here it is. I love this guy. Great newscaster, if not one of the best.
They initially denied any involvement after the victims reported the
former Phoenix police officers appeared before a judge hours after being fired for their involvement in a traffic stop on August 5th while on duty. Luis Vasquez Jr. and Antonio Felix didn't activate their body-worn cameras or document and report the traffic stop as policy requires, but new court records reveal what the pair allegedly said happened only after an investigation into their conduct was initiated. Vasquez and Felix both allegedly admitted to conducting a traffic stop on a driver showing signs of intoxication. After completing a records check on the license plate, Felix allegedly told investigators the situation escalated quickly when the driver and passenger refused to get out of the car. During the traffic stop, Vasquez is accused of punching the driver with a closed fist repeatedly, while Felix allegedly tased him and the passenger. A forensic examination of the taser revealed 6 safety switch events and 29 electrical discharges. They're also accused of restraining the passenger in the patrol car and pulling a gun.
Okay, but that's about all I can take of that. Really frustrating. I mean, number one, we don't have enough police officers. That's a fact. Okay. Number two, where are they when people are running red lights? Phoenix police problem. Taxpayers of Phoenix are experiencing. Here you've got Phoenix police, okay? They serve the mayor. I mean, that's what television tells us, I think, if you watch Blue Bloods, okay? And then above the mayor, you've got Hobbs. Where's their involvement? How come we're not hearing from these guys? I mean, yeah, we are hearing from this new guy that they put in, but this kind of stuff is very, very frustrating. This is a really important thing. We don't even walk our dog right now because of the heat. He doesn't want to wear the doggy boots. I wouldn't want to wear those doggy boots. This is weird, man, a screwworm, you know? The only time I ever heard about a screwworm was when I was watching like Dutton Ranch or something like that. Screwworm? Where's this stuff coming from?
Summer heat and
You know, just a personal opinion, I don't like this guy. Are you kidding me? Guns are not so that you can win an argument, okay? Guns are so that you can defend yourself. I am totally in favor of gun ownership. Honestly, from the Constitution to protect us from the government trying to take us over, right? We're the ones that run this place. We run the show. I don't like these no kings protests. I have a king. It's like, come on, get with it. When we have politicians that are telling us, oh, we're running out of water, and we just woke up today and found out that we're almost out of water. You know, we're probably gonna double, triple, or maybe water rates are gonna go up 10 times. $1 billion investments of these chip factories. We're gonna use 1 million gallons of water. Notice how often, you know, they go through that. We're gonna allow that. Oh, but you on a 6,000 square foot lot, you know, your water bill's gonna be $200 or $300 or more a month because we didn't do our job. And man, we live in a great city, we really do. And it's a new city. I'm glad this is getting traction because it's like the crashes, it's like the red light runners. Until they crack down on it, it's gonna keep going. You know those flock cameras? I know that there's a lot of you that are super against those flock. My son is against the flock cameras, okay? And I love and respect my kids so very much, and I listen to what they say, even if I disagree with what they say. It's like the dash cam. Where in the heck is the dash cam in their cruiser? Come on. I mean, we see videos that police officers and DPS will show, right, on where, you know, they pull up, there's a vehicle in front of them, they get out of their vehicle, we can see them approaching, asking for, you know, driver's license and registration. How come there was no dash cam here? That doesn't make any sense. You're not spending all your money on salaries because we're short on police officers. Don't stroke us with that crap. It's Monday. I still want my second cup of coffee. There we go. All right, Bob. And you live here in the Valley and you're a legal resident. If you're a legal registered voter, for the love of God, please vote. These elections that are coming up, they're super important. I don't care if you're a Republican. I don't care if you're a Democrat or independent. Just be a voter. Be a legal voter. How do I go about changing this? This little robot's gonna run into my tripod. It's like missing it by a dime. We bought this robot from Amazon. If there's like a pair of shoes or something in front of its way, it'll stop, the top opens up, and it will reach out this arm, pick up the shoes, move them, vacuum under, pick up the shoes, put them back where they were, the arm goes back down in, the top closes down, and it resumes its deal. It's pretty amazing. Like maybe it's thinking, don't mess with Bob's tripod. That sounds kind of weird. Don't mess with my tripod. Hey, so please, if you don't vote, get registered and consider it, please. If you do vote, that's awesome. And in advance, I thank you very much. How easily we could be losing our freedoms. And all this stuff, voting has to do with that. Think of it this way. It's like a really big HOA, okay? And people that are in an HOA, nobody likes an HOA, right? But who likes the government? The people that live in the community, they have the power over the HOA. Now there's people out there that are watching this video that are saying, I live in an HOA. We don't have any power over them. Yes, you do. You just don't know about it. You can get on the board. You can get your friends that are like thinkers to get on the board, and you can make changes. You can fire HOA management company. Did you know that? You can do that. You have a lot of power. You really do. Let's say like a condo, patio home, townhouse community that may have let their FHA, VA certification expire. Owners Association may have allowed that because they saved a few $1,000s by doing that, but that brings the values of homes down. It really does. Because if you have a FHA and VA certification for a community, Your demographic for who can buy a house has just broadened. Your values, your house prices go up significantly. Put a management company on notice and say, get working on that. Otherwise, you're fired. Same thing with government. It's like we can look at this and go, Katie Hobbs, okay, somebody paid you over $200,000. They gave that to your campaign, and miraculously after you got in office, you went ahead and did something that allows them to go ahead and make a bunch more money. That's an interesting connection. Didn't she get rid of our attorney general, her own attorney general in there? What do they call that? Nepotism? And then Chris Mays goes like 2 years, dragging the feet on the investigation. We finally have newscasters that are going, when are you gonna do this? Is their investigation gonna be complete before the election? And she's like, we really can't talk about it because it's an ongoing investigation. Boy, that's a cheap excuse. Let's vote these rascals out. Let's get rid of them and just go, you know what? Why are you allowing Arizona to have all these water problems? How many months prior to that? You're like inviting chip makers or data, whatever they are, makers that are huge water users. And how come you don't talk about the water problem? How come you stay clear of that? I wish she would debate. What if these police officers just were like, we're not talking, we're not gonna talk, you can ask us questions, we're not gonna, they'd be like Fauci, I plead the fifth, 100 and something times. What? Loser. It's like, loser, move on. So yeah, that's the thing, you guys. If you're not registered, get registered and then vote. Vote. So we can moan and groan and bitch and gripe. And believe me, man, I've got that down pat. The older I get, I just turn more and more into a crab ass. Whether we believe elections are getting stolen or that elections are not getting stolen, vote. It's super important. I guess I'm gonna close out for here. Okay, please like, please subscribe, please comment. Dwayne, I want to thank you if you're out there watching this and you're listening and all this. Thank you for your comment. I really appreciate that. And you're right. Dwayne was saying that he's lived here, I think 30 years. He said, and that he's seen so many problems with the Phoenix Police Department. Told him, I said, doesn't it always start from the top? And I guess that's kind of what I'm saying right now. Is that it does. I think it starts from the top. Our top right now is the governor, who is not doing her job. She won't even debate. Debate allows questions to be asked. If you're not willing to go ahead and answer questions, how can we trust you? I do want to put a shout out. Don't get mad at me, conservative people out there, but I want to give a shout out to our mayor, Gallego. I like my bike, my motorcycle, and hitting potholes. You can, dangerous, But I called the mayor's office, and within 2 weeks, all of a sudden there's crews out there, and they're filling in the potholes. Like, wow. And okay, that's kind of narcissistic, isn't it? I know there's people out there watching this video that are going, you narcissist. You think your phone call got the mayor on that job? I was probably one of 900 phone calls about that street. The fact is, it's like cause effect. Man, you know what? I made a phone call. All of a sudden, look at the results. That's pretty cool. It's pretty sweet. So, wish I could do that with the lottery. Hey, please like, please subscribe. And I love you guys. God bless you. Oh, and please comment.